It's about putting Spanish into your life. Especially nice for days when you don't study, which the last 2 days for me have been days of just completely not studying. So, but I saw some Spanish on Instagram. I learned a little bit. Alright, so today I'm going to share with you all of these social media channels, YouTube vloggers, Instagram pages, mainly those two. I do follow some TikTok pages, though I don't use TikTok that often. I'm not really on Twitter, I'm not really on Facebook. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to start, we're going to go. Boom, I got my phone with my notes on it. Okay, so teachers on YouTube that I like. Spanish with Paul, swear by him. Great guy. Español con Mariela, she's really fun, high energy. Spanishland School, Andrea at Spanishland School, I really like her. Why Not Spanish and Butterfly Spanish. Butterfly Spanish is awesome. I watched her as a beginner and learned so much. Her and Spanish with Paul, I owe them everything. Podcasts. So my list of podcasts is short. I don't listen to podcasts in English. I just never got into the swing of it. It's like if I have time to listen to a podcast, I'm gonna listen to music. I just don't get, it never resonated. Now is literally the only time I listen to podcasts, and it's because I'm listening to them in Spanish. So the list is small because I don't really do podcasts. Hispanolistos is a podcast by Andrea at Spanishland School. Cultural stuff. There's like little nuggets of like grammar lessons. She'll do listener questions and things like that. She'll interview people. I really like the interviews. And a lot of times she also has the transcript available for free. Hay Tos, obviously, is a really popular podcast. They talk about cultural aspects, like Mexican culture. They'll talk about little nuggets of grammar, but it never feels too grammar-y. And they always will let you know kind of more colloquial ways of saying this, more popular ways of saying this, things all the time. A podcast for advanced listeners. I mean, this is pretty intermediate advanced. Se Regalan Dudas. Se Regalan Dudas. It'll be typed somewhere. It mainly focuses on like self-esteem, romance, love, death, success. The whole show is about inviting guests. Some are friends, some are professional, like psychologists, therapists, social workers, and they all discuss these kind of, not always taboo, but these like intangible topics. It gets really interesting. It can get kind of complicated too. Like I find myself, I'm following it, and the minute my mind goes somewhere else, I've lost it. Like I have to be, or else, yeah, I will lose them, because in this instance, it's the two girls that run the podcast and one invited guest, and it can get a little like chatty, and it's like, so wait, what? YouTubers that I would suggest following. These suggestions are mainly cooking and travel. I think it's Cocina Coreana. It's a woman who makes both Mexican and Korean recipes at home with her daughters. She's a non-native speaker, but I believe she grew up in Mexico. She lives in Guadalajara now, and she makes all these fun recipes, and she talks about kind of her life, where she tried the recipe, where she found out about it. She has really clear speech. I would absolutely suggest her for beginners.
Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Hoy estoy de buena luna porque vamos a preparar mi platillo favorito, el sushi. Hay muchos tipos de sushi, sushi coreano, sushi japonés, también hay fusión que todos conocemos, y a mí me encanta todo.
And with her, it's even better because she has children, so she talks to her children even slower, even clearer, and in even shorter phrases and commands. And she's cute, and her kids are really sweet and like super well behaved, and they're a wonderful little family. On the advanced end, there's a lot of tools out there as far as vloggers and people on YouTube who you can listen to. A lot of them are on the advanced end. These girls be talking fast. So there's Soy Shannon, and there is Isalia Gomez. So Shannon lives with her husband, and she makes videos kind of about like her minimalist life, a little bit about fashion, a little bit like about being vegan, vegetarian. She's just like a sweet-natured person, and yes, she can speak very quickly. Beating her in the race though with speaking quickly, Isalia Gomez. Oh my god, she has a young son, Mateo, who is so cute. She makes videos about her day-to-day life, literally just like cooking breakfast, cooking lunch. Bought this cool toy for Mateo, we're gonna play with it. I will list more YouTubers below. I don't know why this isn't the full list of people that I watch on YouTube, but Alanxelmundo I like. Chill dude, and he's been all over. So if there's like some cool destination you want to see, you can literally go to his page and type it in. He's been there, trust me. How am I forgetting one of the most popular Americans in Mexico, Ford Quarterman, traveling around and seeing cool sights and eating lots of great food. If you want to learn about culture and the food, he's a fun guy. He loves Mexico, you can tell. He's been learning Spanish for like over 10 years, so he's very fluent, but he's also still learning, so that's always really nice to see. I would highly recommend him. All right, let's do TikToks really quick because the list is small. Like I said, I don't really use TikTok. I'm only seeing TikToks if they're on Instagram. I don't have time to be giving all my energy to all these different social medias. Instagram is where I'm at. If you need me, you can find me over there. You don't have to wonder. That's where I'm at. I do follow Spanish Meme, all one word, on TikTok. They just have all of these funny videos from Latin American TV or Spanish TV, and then they put their words on top. And I can scroll through a little bit and find some to laugh at. I don't understand them all, but I can scroll and find some to laugh at. So another good one is Spanish.xedits. Spanish.xedits. It's Spanish music with the words going across the screen, so it's actually really cool. Paulette Official. Paulette Official? I don't know, there's two E's at the end. Paulette E Official. She speaks really fast, more for like upper intermediate advanced learners, but I really like her TikTok page because she just comes on with random facts.
Datos curiosos. Anthony Hopkins no parpadea en ningún momento en la película El silencio de los inocentes.
A lot of times I don't understand, but that's the beauty of TikTok too, is the videos are short. So I just let it run. I'm just like, okay, hopefully I'll get it on the 8th go round. The Instagram pages that I follow to learn Spanish. First one, Cultura Positiva. Cultura Positiva is mainly like they'll have just like little nuggets like that, little positive quotes. That one says, a veces algunas cosas se rompen para que otras pueden arreglarse. Sometimes some things break in order that others can fix each other, come together. Here's another one from them. That one says, dejé de buscar mi felicidad en el mismo lugar donde la perdí y todo cambió. This is cool because I had already learned the dejar de means to stop to, or I stopped. So like dejé de, and then the infinitive, like I stopped. Boom. Dejé de, right here, buscar, I stopped looking. So Regalan Dudas has an incredible Instagram page to go with their podcast. If you try the podcast and you feel it is too advanced for you, go on their Instagram page because they take 2-minute clips. So they'll have like video recordings of the podcast. They'll put it in little 2-3 minute clips for Instagram, and they will subtitle it with Spanish subtitles. And it'll be 3 minutes, so you can actually kind of like scroll back and scroll forward, whatever. But they also provide the subtitles. They also have like different like graphics and cool things throughout the week that might go with certain podcast topics. They'll have little moving graphics and things like that. Really fun stuff to reinforce the podcast or to just enjoy without having seen the podcast. So if the podcast is too much for you, I highly recommend the Instagram page. This Instagram page is actually made as a learning tool, but this guy is just so fun. It's this guy from Cuba, and he just says little phrases in these videos, and that's it.
¿Cómo te atreves? ¿Cómo te atreves? ¿Cómo te atreves?
I don't even know what that means. What does he say?
¿Cómo te atreves?
Oh, ¿cómo te atreves? How dare you?
Te encontré. Te encontré. Te encontré.
Spanish phrase of the day, to me, is worth a follow. There are phrases that we know in English, but they're the Spanish equivalent. So, for instance, Más vale prevenir que lamentar, which ends up meaning better safe than sorry. I think literally it's more worth preventing than hurting. Más vale prevenir, no sé. Pero it means better safe than sorry. So that's cool because you can understand the language all you want, but if their phrasing is not literal, you'll never know how to say, when the cat's away, the mice shall play, which I have here from Spanish Phrase of the Day. So that is how you would say it in Spanish. Cuando el gato no está, los ratones hacen fiesta. Like, you learned a few of those. That's mic drop. That is mic drop. Like, if you learn how to say these kinds of phrases in another language, that's a mic drop right there. Okay, I'm just gonna go over a few more and I will list the full list down below. I'm not gonna touch on every one because I'm tired of this. Memes page, one of the most popular meme pages on Instagram is Memelas de Orizaba. Memelas de Orizaba. You won't always get them, and that's okay, but you might find ones that you do get. Like this one here that I screenshot today, and it says, "Habrá algo más humillante que tener que enviar este mail." It means, is there something more humiliating than having to send this email? And the email says, "Perdón, omite el adjunto," which is like, sorry, I forgot the attachment. That's a little chuckle. I was like, oh. My favorite. Super beginner friendly and super cute. I am obsessed with this page. I am obsessed. Dibujitos felices. Dibujitos felices, or happy drawings. And here's an example. Just really cute. Mi lugar favorito es donde sea que estés tú. My favorite place is wherever you are. And they're all like that. They're all just super sweet and super simple. Like, that's beginner friendly. Here's another. No soy perfecta, pero soy yo. Y eso es mucho mejor. Prometo decirte cuánto te quiero más seguido. I promise to tell you how much I love you more often. To myself. One more, only because I really like her style of teaching and I feel like she has really useful videos. She doesn't post that often, so you can go back through her old videos pretty quickly. Her name is Mariela in Spanish.
So what's the difference between volver a y volver de? Volver a means to go back to a place. Quiero volver a México. But it's also used to say that you want to do something again, so you need a verb. No te oigo, voy a volver a llamarte.
As I said, I will put everything in the description box, everything, even stuff that I did not mention. Oh, I said I was gonna mention some Netflix stuff. Netflix that I feel like people don't mention. My favorite movie so far that I've watched is Hay Te Encargo. Hay Te Encargo is my favorite. Solteras I liked is another movie. There's another one out of Peru that I can't remember. I will list these. A series that I don't feel like gets enough play is Always a Witch, or Siempre Bruja. It's set in Colombia, so there's a Colombian accent, all different characters and different accents. It's about like an Afro-Latina in like maybe like the 16th century who falls in love with some Spanish duke or something, and then the duke's mother is like, ooh, she must be a witch because why would my son like her? Burn her at the stake. Burn her at the stake. She don't die. She flashed forward into 2019 because she was a witch. And then it's all this stuff with her dealing with that and all. Love it. Love it. And no one talks about Always a Witch. It's so good. And what I'm watching now is Monarca. It is about a tequila dynasty. It's set in Mexico, Mexican dialect. A family tequila dynasty and family drama, and the siblings are trying to run the show and they're all beefing and twists and turns, and I'm still watching it now, so I can't even, but so far so good. I'm like this. So that's what I'm watching now, and that's all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all in the comment section.